First, I'd like to thank my friend Sean for taking the time out of his busy day this morning and spending a few minutes with me and sharing with me the power of positive words and thoughts, right? And oftentimes we forget, we react without thinking, and we just respond, right? I mean, if we were to just react without thinking, you start using the first feeling, the feeling and the emotion that comes to my mind, right? If someone, for example, you're driving and someone cuts in front of you, or if that's the one piece of bread that's on the table and you were gonna buy that, and then someone takes it right before you do, you get pissed off and you get angry, right? And I know sometimes I have felt I have done that. Anger, frustration, and what are the things, depression, things like that. But he kind of shared with me again, and this is something I remember, but again, it's always good to get a refresher again and again. Was that hey, how having positive words and positive encouragements, and how I could apply that in my daily life would really help. So contrast to that, following to that, I asked him a very quick question. So Sean, what happens if I were to, I'm managing someone, and no matter how much positive words I am giving it to them, showering them with positive words, and they're still not making any improvement, making any changes. And in the past, I would just get frustrated. And this is a great thing he shared with me. And it's so no-brainer, so basic. Yet sometimes you need someone like Sean to come into your life and to tell you hey, here is what you need to do. So he's like, talk to them. Maybe they're on the wrong bus. Maybe you need to move them into a different seat on the same bus, or maybe they need to go move to a different bus. What does that mean? Well, that means is, if I am an employer and that person chose to work with me, think of that as a bus, right? He got onto my bus, which is my business. And if the person is not performing as to my expectations, one thing Sean did remind me is look, go and talk to this individual with positive words and explain to them what you expected and what he did or she did, right? That's one thing. The second thing he showed me is you do it up to a certain point, and then when you say you had enough and you are giving him again and again more warnings and teaching him, and you think you don't see any improvements, that means he's either on the wrong bus or maybe he needs to move to a different seat. By different seat, he meant maybe assign them to a different role, right? Maybe assign them to a different role, and even if they are not succeeding there, then maybe you need to have a conversation. Hey, you are not succeeding here. Maybe you need to move into a different bus, which is basically get off this bus, as in, find a new job or find an employer that you can work with. And trust me, man, I do not know about you, but this was so simple, so no-brainer, and oftentimes I overlook and I miss it, and I rant and rave or I riff, and so simple. So thank you, Sean. Again, I am gonna apply this and to more and more of my life. I hope to see you again in the gym, because every time I've interacted with you, I've talked with you, spent time with you, I've just come out a little wiser, a little better than I was going in. And I always say, my mentor always says, greatness is a choice. Mahmoud, I'm doing well. So good to hear from you. No, I didn't catch a cold. Just so that I do take cold showers. And even in this cold winter, I do that. And so basically right after the shower, my nose, I sniffle a lot. But I'll be fine. So going back, what I'm going to share is like my mentor says, and I always believe in greatness is a choice. I hope you choose to use positive words throughout your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.